respected Mr. Janaka sir, esteemed lecturers Mrs. Rashmi Tyagi ma'am, Nadia ma'am, and Padma ma'am, and our dedicated translator and my dear fellow teacher. So let's move into the topic Introduction of STEAM in Early Childhood Education, which is a very fascinating and interesting topic. Before I move into that, let me introduce our presenters. So, myself, I am Rihanna Naushad, and our presenters are Miss Shahika Firdaus, Miss Rihanna, Miss Safrina, Miss Hamda, Miss Ruzna Isardin, Miss Hiruni, and Miss Devni Bhagia. So, let's jump in. When we talk about STEAM, so when we talk the objective of this lesson, that is the main impact we have to understand in this session. So in today's session, we learned about many other parts. What is STEAM? What is the definition of STEAM? What does it conclude? What is the education module it comes? How it's constructed and many other parts. But when we think about what is the main impact we are learning this, what is the objective of this lesson? What STEAM is trying to teach the teachers that should be implemented in the classroom. When we understand half of the plan, I think the half of what we are confused is over. It's clear, it's crystal clear here. So let us clear ourselves once again in a summary and quick, short, and sweet. When we talk about STEAM education, it stands for science, technology, engineering, and art and mathematics. So at the foundation level, it introduced the young in a hands-on learning, integrated manner, activities and play-based focusing on developing foundational skill through creative, engaging experiences. Now, when we talk about directly, you are getting into a meeting in your school. The principal is there teaching that you are going to implement STEAM education in your classroom. So you hear the word science, you hear the word technology, you hear the word engineering, art, and math, you get panicked at moment. No, it's not about that. It is implementing these into the children. We are feeding, spoon feeding this into the children. Our beautiful bloomers, we are giving an initiative through the basic hands-on foundational way. That's what we have to understand. So, the examples are building structures. When we talk about building structures, what do you think? There are Legos, the very famous and the most interested, and still as adults, we are interested into Legos. And building sand, you take children to beach, ask them to make a sand mountain in a sea beach. So you take a sort of a picnic or a field trip, the children. It is sort of an activity when building structures and conducting simple science experiments like making a rain gauge, using the mineral water bottle, planting a moon seed, like that. And creating art projects. When we talk about creating art projects, there are varieties. Now the internet is wide. Even the teachers who are not into creativity can find it and like practice it in their classroom. And creating art projects come in painting, sticking, cutting, posting, embossing, and many other parts. For example, when we talk about this in a more reasonable and eco-friendly way, you ask the child to bring a brinjal or a lady's finger, cut it, it creates a shape naturally. You dip it in ink or nilma, we call it ujala. In Asians, we use for coloring our uniforms. And we ask them to like post it on each and every white sheet of paper. They create colors, and there are many other, Sri Lanka, the soda bottles, we have sealed it with small aluminium lids. So we create some kind of an art and craft with that lids together. And we have signal lids. It's sort of toothpaste. We have that signal lids. We have many creative art. When we talk about art and craft here, I can talk until the next year. There are a lot and lot of varieties of art and craft here. Solving math problem. What do you think when I talk about solving math problem? Is it equal a square equal to b squared, equal a plus b and a minus b? No, we are not going to do that in the classroom. It's about we have 2 cups. We have mung seed and soya beans here. We have a and what can we call mung seed alone separately. So we are asking the kid to sort it out separately. So during when we ask the kid to sort it out separately, the child is learning here separation. This is the basic of math. And when we come about addition, we ask the child to bring 5 plus 2. So the child counts to fingers, or some childs are still into stones of counting the pencil or pen. So we ask them, we implement these kind of small activity creativity through that. When we talk about my childhood experience, my teacher asked us to bring kidney beans, the brown beautiful beans, which we counted in the easiest way. It's cute in size, it's usable, and we can use it with other particle as well. There are certain things which match. We can use the kidney beans but not the mung seeds. Yeah, it's uncountable. And the learning environment inquiry based, this is a constructive teaching material. Constructive teaching method. It can be inquiry based, problem based, theory based. There are many constructive teaching methods. So when we talk about inquiry based teaching method and collaborative, here the child think cognitively. These are early childhood education. So they are collaborated to each other of their peers. Mm, for example, I'm asking a question. Now the sky is very dark. The clouds look sad, and they are going to tear up. What do you think is going to happen? So I'm asking an inquiry with the child. So he tells, I think it's raining, and his friend said it's going to rain. It creates a collaborative classroom between the children, and it's an inquiry based. You ask a question. For example, you take a cup, put cotton, you add sand, the procedure for planting a seed, you put a seed inside, and you ask the student, what do you think it will happen after 3 days? What do you think it will grow into a big tree, big plant, gonna spend lots of rains? You ask the children. This makes the children to creatively think themselves, speak out themselves, which is increasing the speaking and the monitoring skill. You do all the activities instincting implementing here. So when we talk about what is the main goal, we talk the impact, we talk the objective. What is the main goal of this? So it is a foster. Foster is nurturing love for learning, spark the curiosity, interest within the children, develop critical thinking, problem solving, and collaborative skill. I hope you understand. I gave a clear explanation. And thank you so much. We'll see on next session. Will take over by my co-teacher. Thank you.
Now let's explore the educational benefits of STEAM as a broader learning approach. STEAM is a more than just a method, it's a mindset that helps students become thinker, creator, and problem solver. At Free Space Academy, where I work with children through the Dreams of Women initiative, we focus on STEAM as a way to connect learning with real world challenges. One of the most exciting activities we did involve children building a solar power set. The first few attempts didn't work, but instead of quitting, they went back. Tried again, test the wire, and adjust the angles. Eventually, it's worked. The process taught them resilience, teamwork, and scientific thinking, all without a single worksheet. So experience made a perfect person, right? So STEAM also supports different learning styles. In one class, a quick students who never spoke much during lesson came alive when we started a design challenge. He drew, blueprinted, explained his idea, and lead his group because he is interested in art drawing, but not open up his mouth to listen. That's the power of STEAM. It teaches children who may not shine in traditional subjects because he is interested in the activities. like hands-on experience he experienced. Students also encourage inclusion and equity. I have seen girls who never thought of themselves as good at in science suddenly lead engineering challenges. They feel confident, they feel smart, and they feel start to be dream bigger. One girl told me, now I want to become a scientist and help my village. That shift from doubt to confidence came from one hands on project. So, when we integrate STEAM into education, we are not only helping students learn, we are helping them engage, imagine, and build real solutions. Let's keep STEAM alive in our schools, not just for test result, for sitting on writing the exam, but for creating learners who are ready for life. Thank you. And the next slide also mine. Okay, we can see what is this Scenery of Arts and STEAM. Now, finally, let's explore the beautiful connection between art and STEM. When we call the scenery of arts in STEAM, often when we say STEAM, people think of machines, codes, experiments. But the A in STEAM, the arts, what makes learning complete. Arts bring imagination, expression, and emotions into what would otherwise be a technical subject. At Free Space Academy, we never separate arts from science. In one session, a girl created a robot using cardboard. Then she drew a smiling face on it, added decorations, and told a story. This robot helps lonely people. That's creativity, empathy, and storytelling all wrapped in one project. In another Reins of Women session, girls used clay with paper to represent issues in their community. Broken bridges, unclear water, poor lighting. Then they used STEAM tool to brainstorm solutions. The, the art helped them identify the problem. The science helped them solve it. The art helped them identify the problem, but the science helped them to solve it. Art also builds confidence. A child who may struggle with reading might shine when given a drawing or design task. They feel included, they feel valued. One child drew a tree with solar panel instead of leaves, a tree that gives light. That imagination, that innovation, that art plus science. Art supports storytelling, presentation, visualization, and cultural expression. And all of these are essential to make learning meaningful. So let's not read art as extra or optional. Let's read it as the spark that gives STEAM its soul. When we combine art with science, but we create not just knowledge, but wonder. We help children not just learn, but dream. Imagine the creative world. Okay, thank you so much. And over to the next person.
Okay, thank you, Sahika teacher. Now I'm going to analyzing creative instinct. How we can analyze the creative instinct? First, we can ask open-ending project. What is that? You can answer so many questions with children. You can use why We are when like that question. Then they can think. Other one is we can cross disciplinary connections. That means we can connect art with engineering, we can connect art with science, we can connect science with maths. So we can connect lot of things like that. So I am going to show you one thing. I think you can see here. This is a one box. We can fill this one with flowers, with any colors. So we can fill this one like that. We can use colorful. So this is the maths. We can use the art for fill it. So we can like that cross arts and other things for make this one. Other one is the hands-on exploration. We can use like these things to explain their thing. They can get curiosity. By the way, on hand-on exploration, all the STEAM education based on the activity. So, hence, this experiment is very good for children to identify their problem. We know in the STEAM, all argue of the hands-on activity. So they identify their problem, they solve their problem, and they make in the problem solving skills. Then always the STEAM education is focused with the group activity. This collaboration activity improve their social activity and social improve their social benefits. Then they can make discuss together, and they can take the decision together. Then they can get the good feedback. We can use some risk tasks for them. They talk together, then solve together that problem. Then they are analyzing their activities, and they take success after they will be take other solution. That means they have any problem, they talk about that, they take the any solution for it. It is not good, it is not for them. So then after they are taking the other solution for that problem. Then we can use some experiment with art, like a puzzles. We can use some puzzle making, some activity for them. Then we can give some uh, hunting activity for them. So we can give like that experiment for them. They can use that one. They can learn very nicely. Other one, we can use the this activity for the real world little one. That means we can use that one our day by day activity. For the example, we can use the biodegradable and non-biodegradable separately. In classroom, we can keep the two basket, and we can to ask them to separate and put that garbages. And once a week after they learn what is the biodegradable, what is the non-biodegradable, then how we want to dispose that one, how we want to use that one, then they can know, they learn in self. So we have to teach your children basic of foundation method, and we want to use the very nice and very clear, otherwise the very familiar word for them. Then they learn very easily. They learn very nicely. Then after it will be improve. It will be improve their habits. Then it can store their long memory. Always we have to use one topic in 2 weeks for long period. Then after they can familiar with it. Always we want to use this activity based on their familiarity. Then they can know what is this, how we want to get this, how we can see this one. What are the inside? What is the outside problem? How we can make this one? They know, they learn that one in here. They can analyzing in here. They are creativity in this thing. Next slide, please. Next slide, please, Saika.
Sahika, please move on to the next slide.
I move. This
Okay.
is the
Now
time.
you can see, yeah, you can see here, they are analyzing. Okay, you can see here they are uh, in innovation and problem solving. You can see they are analyzing and they are taking the risk talking. They are critical thinking here. Improve their critical thinking. They are thinking how this is. What is this problem? How we can clear this problem? What is the solution? So you can see here they are separating mud water. They are using what kind of thing we want to use it. So first they are deciding, they are discussing, they are talking about that one. Then they are making the thing. Then they are improve the critical thinking, problem solving. So this innovation and problem solving is very good for their children for improve. We can improve like these activities. Next slide, please. Okay. Now you can see here 3D and 2D. They are using the 3D and 2D in here. They are touch and they are feeling. Here we can use the art. Art is the explanation, the real world. They are using this one. This is the picture. This is the 3D. This is not a picture. This is the thing. So they can keep on that mind. They touch and feel. Otherwise, they are making the clock. You can see there, they are making clock. They know now how kind of problem they can get there, how they can solve it, how we want to do it. Now they know a lot of things in their self. Next slide, please. Here you can see very nice hands-on experiment here. It's a very nice experience. You can see here they are mixing on the flour and color. They are making together that one. You can see what is this? Huh? Like a human brain, no? They are making that one with fur. And they are using the color, red color paint. They mix together and they are making with all are together and making. Now they know. They are making a lot of questions they have. How we can fix it? How we can do this one? What is the problem? How it create or how we want to move on? Lot of problems. So first they use in the water, but it is not fixed correctly. Then after they are using some glue. Then they can all are together. They are guiding themselves. Now they know we are doing anything, any activity, what kind of problem can come. Here you can see the group work. They have the flexibility. You can see here all are flexibility. They are give support for others. So we can see here a lot of things inside of the children. Thank you.
Thank you, Safrina teacher. Plan a week. Our weekly preschool plan is designed to help young children get ready for school by building essential skills through fun and engaging activities. Each day follows a special theme that supports learning, creativity, and social development. This structured approach helps children feel confident and excited as they prepare for their school journey. I will hand over to the next person.
Okay, thank you, Amdilini. So we'll see how we can plan our timetable, our weekdays for these STEM activities. So I'm going to explain Monday and Tuesday. So Monday we are going to dedicate to music. So how we can do musical Monday. So we are going to implement this STEAM education, music, uh, as a part of our school curriculum. So Monday, when it comes to Monday, we are asking students to bring item home made household vessels to bring to school. So we are going to make sounds using these household vessels. So we can explore, children can explore sound using household vessels. So they can use a metal stick, they can use a spoon, they can use a wooden stick to create different sound. From this activity, children will learn what are the different sounds come with different vessels. So you can use plastic, stainless steel, wooden vessel for this activity. So they will identify, they will listen and identify these sounds come with this particular material. These sounds come from this particular material. So likewise, they can explore from their self. Then the next part is play along with the guitar or DIY straws. So we can ask students to bring their own creation. They can create a shaker out of like coconut shells. So they can create a flute out of bamboo stick, out of papaya stem. So these kind of instruments they can bring from their home. And also their teacher can play the guitar or the organ, what are the instruments inside the classroom. Teacher can use it. And teacher can ask the student to demonstrate it. She can demonstrate simple melodies and let children imitate it. And also, building a straw instrument helps them to explore airflow and pitch. So you can create a flute inside the classroom. So they will understand, they will explore. When we blow it, the sounds come out. Likewise. So then next part is teach whistle using tongue. So you can, as a teacher, you can ask them to whistle. You can show them how to whistle. Roll your tongue and blow air. Then the sound come from your mouth. Whistle. And the other thing is recycle straws to make wind instrument. As I mentioned before, you can ask children to bring straws, stems, and make holes and make a flute out of it. So we can let children assemble their own to sound makers. From that, they will gain great opportunities to explore. And also, they will improve their motor skills and also science discussion for about like vibration. So these are the things we can do to do on Monday to make it a musical Monday. So we will move on to the next one, the Tuesday. We can, same slide, go. Okay. So Tuesday, we are going to dedicate this Tuesday to STEM, right? So we can do these activities during our school timetable. So what are the things we can do to do this science, technology, engineering, art, mathematics projects, all these STEM projects we can do like this. Recycling newspaper. So when we talk about newspapers, we can take this newspaper as a material and we can do dot of craft. We can create a boat, we can create flowers, we can create a bag. Likewise, we can do a lot of things out of these newspapers. We can create new things. So engineering will be there, technology will be there, so and art will be there, and also the science will be there. So a lot of things we can do with these recycle newspapers. When we use these things, we can create new projects. So the next part is build and float paper boats. So from this experience, we can use recycled paper and we can create a boat, and we can use it to science like float and sink. So children will explore from their own projects how things float and sink. So next one is a DIY recycle bags from old material, like old clothes and like old milk boxes. You can make bags. Okay, so from these things, children learn a lot, and also create cloud. cloud moisture. This is a science project, so you can ask children to bring some cottons and some water. So when we put spray water into the clouds, the raindrops will come out. So we can create a rain from it. So it comes under a science project. So poking, being touch and feel activity, biodegradable and non-biodegradable activities. So simple karakuru activities. These are the things we can do as a project, as projects in this during these lessons. So I think there are a lot of activities. As we have limited time, I'm asking the next person to do her presentation. Thank you.
Yes, Lily. I can do on so on paper where they so if they have
Krishna teacher, please can you switch off your camera and talk? It will be more clear then.
yeah. So on Wednesday and Thursday, I have made them to do a lesson on nature walk. So I gave them a paper where they have mentioned some objects in the nature. Example, we can say flowers, a twine, a leaf, some water puddle, then a stone. So they go on search of this nature, of these things in the nature. So it was very fun for them searching all these things, and they also searched some more new things from the nature. So on Thursday, I planned to give them a bottle where it is a recyclable bottle, you can see, and I gave them a picture of a chick, and I gave them cup of corns where they can feed the chick. So this will make them to learn to care for animals. And to the next slide, please. On Thursday, I plan to give them some paintings, like to paint a balloon, and also painting their hands with colorful paints to make a clown. So this made them more energetic on those days. I'm passing it to the next member. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to talk about Fun Friday and Saturday. First up, Fun Friday. This is a day to relax, laugh, and enjoy exciting activities after long week of hard work. Children can wear they like. All children can dress in same color, purple color t-shirts, red color t-shirts, and shorts. As well as next, we have Story Saturday. This day is all about imagination and storytelling. Puppet showing use finger and hand. Puppets to narrate a story. Children act out characters to the story using crazy hairstyles, crazy hats. Okay, thank you. Next member. Hand over next member.
Okay, this is the summary part. Introducing STEAM in early childhood helps children learn through doing, creating, and exploring. It builds their confidence, curiosity, and creativity, and that's exactly what they need to grow. So I think we are going to sum up this session. And thank you for joining this session and engaging us to do the presentation. Thank you.
is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.